SourceTribes.com.
Okay, students, now we are going to start after completion of the fourth group. We are into the fifth group. Okay, if possible, we will try to complete the sixth group also in the same lecture. Okay, so fifth group is basically made up of dash group elements. This was already told in the first or second lecture of the qualitative analysis. When I made an introduction to this chapter, it is specially told group 5 is consists of alkaline earth metal. Which metal? Alkaline earth metals. Okay. Alkaline earth metals are the main source of the group 5. I can say it as a second, but I should say it as a 2A. Okay. What I should say? I should say it as a 2A. Okay. And what are the elements? Calcium, barium, and strontium. These are the two metals. These are the two metals which belongs to second A group, and okay, these are the second A group elements: calcium, barium, and strontium. But in this chapter, we will call them as a group 5. Okay. And as I told you, in every group, two things you have to remember: group metal ions or group cations, as well as what you have to remember, group reagent. Okay. And here the group reagent itself is lengthy. It is a combination of three substances. It is combination of how many substances? Three substances. Normally we'll find two substances maximum, but in this group 5, the group reagent are: first one is NH4OH. What is the first one? Ammonium hydroxide. And what is the second one? NH4Cl. And what is the third one? NH4CO3, ammonium carbonate. Okay. NH4 twice CO3. These are the three reagent required for the group 5. Okay. Elements also 3, group reagents also 3, and all elements belonging to alkaline earth metal are 2A of the periodic table. Okay. So note down, let's start with the algorithm. Okay. Okay, see, first we have what? Barium, strontium, or calcium. And we have used the three group reagent. After three group reagent, the final reagent is carbonate. So that carbonate react with the barium, strontium, and calcium. Then they will be converted into, barium will be converted into barium carbonate. Okay. Strontium will be converted into strontium carbonate. Calcium will be converted into calcium carbonate. Okay. Then they are treated with acetic acid. Acetic acid, what happens? It will be replacing the CO3. So CO3 will be replaced, and it is a divalent, but it is a monovalent. That's why barium acetate. Same way, what it is going to be? CH3COO whole twice strontium. Okay. Strontium acetate. And here the calcium acetate, CH3C double bond O whole twice Ca. Understood? So all of them are converted into, after reacting the given group reagent with the fifth group elements, they are converted into common product. What is that? Carbonate. Okay. This is the first time we are receiving the carbonate. Earlier, what you used to receive, either they are converted into sulfides, or in one group only they are converted into hydroxides. Okay. Which is that group which are precipitated as a hydroxides? Which group ions, basic radicals, are converted into, are precipitated as hydroxides? Which group basic radical converted and precipitated as hydroxide? Third group are converted into hydroxide. Okay. What are the elements? Iron, chromium, and aluminium. They are precipitated as a hydroxide. Before that, most of them, and fourth group also precipitated as what? As a sulfide only. But here These fifth group elements are precipitated as carbonate. Okay, they are converted into acetates by reacting with the acetic acid. Firstly, we will receive this one. What is this? Firstly, okay, immediately we will receive barium acetate. Okay. Secondly, what we will receive? Strontium. And third we will receive calcium acetate, barium, strontium, calcium. Okay. Then the different reagents are used. Ammonium, sodium chromate. Okay. First, what we will use for the first product, sodium chromate. This is already so many times it is used. Simple double displacement. The barium will be appearing here. BaCrO4. Okay. So BaCrO4 is yellow in color. First treatment, is it understood? If it is, if the given salt contains barium, the immediate product will be produced, which is barium acetate, which upon treatment with sodium chromate gives yellow colored barium chromate. Sodium chromate is converted into barium chromate. Okay. Secondly, if we have strontium acetate, then it is treated with ammonium sulfate. It is treated with which substance? Ammonium sulfate, NH4 whole twice SO4. Then it is also simple replacement, SrSO4. What we are going to get? SrSO4, which is a white PPT. Which is what PPT? White PPT we will get. Okay. Same way, next ammonium oxalate. Okay, here I will clearly write NH4 twice C2O4. What it is? Ammonium oxalate. Calcium acetate on treatment with ammonium oxalate, it is converted into calcium oxalate, CaC2O4. Okay. This is also white in color. Understood? So, but problem will come. You may think that if both are white PPT. Okay. So, if both are white color, then how to differentiate? Any answer to you? Here also white PPT, here also white PPT. Okay, then what is the answer? How you will differentiate them? Normally we will prefer, very good. We are using the other reagent. Okay, so once white PPT is produced by ammonium sulfate, then it is strontium. If white PPT is produced by ammonium oxalate, then it is calcium. Understood? We have used a different reagent. Understood? If we use ammonium sulfate and calcium is present, that time we will not get white PPT. Okay? If we use ammonium oxalate, and strontium is present, that time white PPT will not come. If white PPT is produced in presence of ammonium oxalate, then it is calcium. If white PPT is same white PPT produced in presence of ammonium sulfate, then it is strontium. Understood? So here colors are normally what we use, common reagent we will use, we will get the different color. But here it is in the approach is in the opposite way. We have used the different reagent, but we are getting the common color. Okay. So that should be the observation. Is it understood? Algorithm of the fifth group. Note down it clearly. Okay. Okay, after the fifth group identification, there are two key points you have to remember. What are the 2 points? First, in some cases, other than the carbon dioxide, if carbon monoxide may also be evolved. To test the presence of carbon monoxide is evolved or not. Okay, what it is? Carbon monoxide. Carbon monoxide. Okay. So the evolution of carbon monoxide is identified by using the iodine pentoxide, I2O5. Okay. So as you are aware that carbon monoxide is a reducing agent. Okay. This is the famous reducing agent in extraction of iron in the blast furnace. Okay. We add carbon there, but it is converted into carbon monoxide, then act as a reducing agent. Okay. So this carbon monoxide will oxidize to carbon dioxide, but reduces I2O5 to I2O4. Okay. So I2O4 is violet color solid. Okay. If some gases are evolving and we want to confirm whether carbon monoxide is there in that gaseous mixture or not, then we will keep what? We will keep the I2O5. If that I2O5 is converted into I2O5 converted into violet color solid, okay, violet color solid, that shows the presence of carbon monoxide. If there is no color change or there is no violet color appearance, that means carbon monoxide is not present. Okay. So then second, this already we have studied in the 13th group, boron, to test the presence of boron. To test the presence of boron, it is converted into first ethyl borate. What it is? Ethyl borate. Then it is heated with the ethyl alcohol. Okay. So boron from here, C2H5 from here. Because of this green edged flame, this is the identification, very, very important identification for the testing the boron. Okay. So if boron is present as a ethyl borate, then it can be, it will give the green edged flame. Okay. What is the formula of that green edged flame? For C2H5O thrice B, ethyl borate. Okay. Okay. Next is sixth group. Sixth group, no requirement of the algorithm. Why? Because it contains only single ion. What is that single ion? Magnesium 2 plus. Okay. But reagents require are two: ammonium hydroxide and sodium biphosphate. Sodium which phosphate? Biphosphate. Sodium biphosphate is which salt? Acidic salt, basic salt, neutral salt. What it is? NaHPO4 is acidic salt, basic salt, neutral salt. NaHPO4. This is called as a acidic salt because of the presence of this hydrogen. Okay. So here, when it is treated with the sodium biphosphate, this magnesium replaces and this ammonium replaces hydrogen. Okay. So then final product will be, in place of Na we have written magnesium. Okay. In place of hydrogen we have written NH4 and finally PO4. MgNH4PO4. Okay. So this sodium and chlorine, sodium chloride and OH and H will be, for balancing purpose, we can write 2NaCl. Okay. This hydrogen and it OH will be converted into H2O. Okay. This is the identification. This is the identification of what? Sixth group. This is called as a ash. What it is called as? Ash. Note down this. Okay, when the ash is treated with cobalt nitrate and heated, we will get a mixed oxide of magnesium oxide and cobalt oxide. This is cobalt oxide. Okay, so this cobalt oxide is pink in color, therefore it is called as a cobalt pink. The darkness of the pink color is very high, therefore it is also called as a dark pink. Okay. Okay, now let us solve some questions related to the qualitative analysis, how the questions will be there. Okay. A metal nitrate react with potassium iodide. A metal nitrate react with potassium iodide to give black PPT. Okay. On addition, again, potassium iodide. This we have done so many times. Okay. So potassium iodide further addition converted into which color? Orange color. Initially it is black color, small amount, and after that it is orange color. Okay. Options are also I have given, but actually I am not supposed to give. Write down answer is Bi plus 3. First it will convert. Okay. Bi plus Ki. First what it will form? Bi plus Ki. Bi plus 3 plus Ki. First it will form Bi3. Bi3. Okay. On addition of excess of I minus. Okay. It will convert into complex with BiI4 minus. Okay. BiI4 minus. This is the answer with explanation. Okay. Note down very important thing. See, sequence also you should remember. Initially black, excess pink, orange color. Okay. So if not done yet, at least note down through the questions also. You can learn many things in the qualitative analysis at least. Okay, here it is. Question is Mn2 plus PbO2 plus HNO3 concentrated will give you pink color. Okay, so pink color is due to, okay, the what is the substance which causes the pink color? Reading I am HMNO4 PbNO3 whole twice MnNO3 whole twice H2MnO4. Okay, so here it is the answer. This is called as a permanganic acid. What it is called as? Permanganic acid. Actually, KMNO4 potassium manganate. Okay, so it is called as a permanganic acid. HMNO4.